By the way, we got some breaking news here we're going to keep an eye on for you. The newsroom's keeping an eye on it. There are multiple buildings in Soulard that have been hit by an explosion. It looks like a roof has imploded. Fire trucks and emergency vehicles are on the way, putting out what looks to be some type of fire or explosion in a roof in Soulard. And it looks like there's a couple of buildings surrounding it that debris flew from the building that exploded. It's hard to get a sense of where it is, but it looks to be what would that be? That would be east of Broadway, in between Broadway and the river, in that sort of industrial area over there, not necessarily in the neighborhood part of Soulard. But multiple buildings have been hit by an explosion in Soulard, in that industrial warehouse that is east of Broadway. But emergency vehicles are on the scene, and we'll have more as information comes in, and the newsroom will have more at the top of the hour. 8:20 here, Big 550, KTRS. Let's go to check in with our TV critic, Carissa Pavlika, managing editor at TVFanatic.com. Good morning, Carissa.
Good morning, McGraw.
I didn't.
Wow, good news and bad news for you guys over there, huh?
All over the place. Now, listen to this. I did not watch my Sunday shows. So,
oh, my God.
Big Little Lies ended last night?
It did.
All right. Was it a stunning conclusion?
It wasn't as stunning as you'd think, because I think we've all pretty much figured it out by now, but it was still beautifully acted. It was a happy ending. So.
Okay, happy ending. Is it over now?
It's over.
It's it. So there isn't a season 2. There's not a season 3. Nothing. This is it.
That's it.
All right. I look forward to
which as it was done, I mean, they worked it to the hilt. That's for sure.
They did sort of drag it out a couple of extra
coming.
episodes. Yes, they did. I would argue with that. Girls, how many more episodes? There's only like 2 or 3 episodes of Girls left, too, right?
Only 2, yeah.
2.
Last night's is bittersweet.
Okay, again, hold off. I haven't seen it.
You're gonna love it.
Normally, I like to ruin things for other people, but since I was at the ball game last night, I didn't get the chance to see anything. Tell me about Pierce Brosnan. He's coming back to TV.
He is. Yeah. There's a show on AMC called The Sun, and it's a Western. He's going to be one of 2 parts that will both be the same character, younger Pierce and older Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Eli. And from what I understand, I guess his is the less compelling of the 2 parts, but, he's an older guy now.
Hey,
people are going to be more excited.
Stop bagging on Pierce. Stop bagging on Remington Steele. He was a good guy.
Wasn't he, though? Hey. And this is his first time on TV since Remington Steele.
All right. Pierce Brosnan is going to be on an AMC series called The Sun. Starts Saturday at 9 o'clock. Now, AMC's had a pretty good run of shows.
They have.
Yeah. So is this in the same genre of Mad Men and Walking Dead and everything else?
You never know, do you?
No, you don't know. All right. Chicago Street.
Yes, Chicago Street.
I'm sorry.
That's my April Fool's.
That's your
April Fool's joke.
All right, fill me in.
I did a great April Fool's joke on TV Fanatic, and people still are arguing over whether or not it's the real thing.
Okay, what happened?
I just typed up an article about Chicago streets, went straight to series from NBC, and it's coming from the avenue of the people on the streets, the criminals and drug addicts and prostitutes, and people are like, well, yeah, that'd be good, because I said it's going to keep it'll interplay with all 4 of the shows already on the air. It'll keep people in the hospital. It'll keep people on the, help the police need to use them. They'll be starting fires with their meth spoons.
So, and you made this.
They'll certainly need lawyers.
And it was all completely made up.
Yes, and it's gone for days now. People are not certain.
And people
cool.
People can't wait to watch Chicago streets.
Isn't that great.
I'll bet you $1. I'll bet you $1 this actually turns out to be a real show.
What's funny is that people are so, they're just so sure that there's going to be another Chicago show on every season that they'll buy it now. At this point, you could Chicago anything.
Hollywood's watching. They're going to come to you, and they're going to have you be a producer for this TV show called Chicago Streets.
Oh, that's sad.
All right. Anything else we need to be paying attention to?
Well, I have the 14 shows that you should be watching now.
All right.
And most of them are things we've touched upon. But I still don't remember. Have you been watching The Americans?
No, I have not. People say it's fantastic.
I cannot get that through to you enough. This season is incredible in its subtlety and the emotional performances of what's happening with these characters. It's not just about spying at all anymore. It is all about the family. You have to catch up.
All right, so how many seasons is it?
It's 5. We're in the 5th season.
They're in the 5th season. All right. I mean, I'm looking for a good binge show to watch. So you're saying you can't get any better than The Americans?
You can't get any better than The Americans.
All right. Any of those other shows of 14 that just stands out to you?
People, I put it out to my writers. Underground on WGN America about the underground movement with slavery.
Okay.
This season is bringing in the actual Underground Railroad, and there's supposed to be a speech coming up by, oh my God, her name just totally left my mind. She's the most important person, Harriet Tubman.
Oh, okay. So
this Wednesday, it's like the whole show is her giving a speech. That's going to be jaw-dropping.
All right, TV show about the Underground Railroad on WGN. That's interesting. All right.
Yeah.
All right, good. Carissa Pavlika with TVFanatic.com, our TV critic, who has come up with a brand new show called Chicago Streets. Look for it on a television network near you in the next 2 years. Have a good day. Talk to you next week.
All right. Bye-bye.
827, Big 550, KT.